Hi. The Troop by Nick Cutter. This is a horror book that was recommended to me by JRZ. Thank you so much. It really felt like a combination of a couple movies and books. It is very Stephen King-esque, and man, did I love Stephen King as a young adult. And this one was written maybe 10 years ago, so if you remember back to that point, it's kind of a combination of Thinner, I think, was a short story by Stephen King, also The Stand. And the reason why those both are represented by this book is because they're about a disease of some type that gets out of a laboratory. Now, the thing that makes it feel like Lord of the Rings is that this person who escapes from the laboratory goes to this island that has absolutely no contact with the rest of the world, and they are not allowed to bring their cell phones, and it really feels like they're isolated. And they're there with their scoutmaster. So there are these 4 boys. They all have very unique personalities. You would think that they'd been scouts together for a while, that there would be a kind of solidarity, but no, they're all kind of a little bit antagonistic to each other to start off. And when they're down to survival, personal survival, and survival of, those that they more respect or whatever, it gets real ugly. And it is supposed to be a horror. I was not as grossed out by the horror as, this wasn't the type of horror that gets me. I'm more supernatural horror. This was more Parasite type horror, so just be aware of that. But an excellent recommendation for your Halloween reading.